Alright guys, thanks for stopping by for another late night video. We just got a package in the mail, so let's bust out the old box cutter and see what we got. Oh man, it might still be live. It's wrestling, it's wrestling, it's rolling, it's rocking and rolling, it's moving around in there. They didn't cut air holes in it, so hopefully it's not alive. I don't know where this is from. It could be from Disney, it could be from Hasbro, it could be from GameStop. Even though it's probably not, because those bastards canceled my order on that Vision and Wanda 2-pack that was allegedly back on the market. But I don't know, maybe it was a hoax or something. If you guys know anything about that, let me know in the comments. But here we are. Usually Disney, it says something on the box. Oh! I stand corrected. Disney's playing it, keeping it on the DL, which I actually appreciate it, because there's gonna be all sorts of goodies in here. Look at that wrapping. They give us the special Disney paper. So fancy, so Disney. And after that, they're like, nope, no bubbles. No wrap, no nothing. But we do have not 1, 2, but 3 figures, which might divvy this up in a few segments, because this is a lot of awesome in just 3. A lot of awesome for one video, I should say. So what do we got here? We got Logan, who I've been looking at for weeks and weeks now. I've been seeing him at every retailer everywhere, and oh my god, this is how many Logans do you have, Caleb? Well, this is probably number 1, 2. Actually, this is only number 3. I think that's healthy. I think this is a healthy addiction, more or less. But we've got another one in the mail, and he's coming. So there's Logan, and then we got Mystique. Oh, she's okay. She's cool. I mean, I figured I'd grab her, complete the set. Why not? And I was lucky enough to get these free with my Disney points, so how could I say no to that? And probably the main attraction. And I've been oogling over this one every day at Target. Oh, every day.
I'll get you next time, Gadget.
And I'm really pumped for these 2 boys. So yeah, without further ado, we'll start with Mystique first. She's my least favorite. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the maybe improved audio with the Blue Yeti. Giving that a shot, and shout out to Disc Replay Davenport for letting me borrow that for this video, and maybe I'll pick that up later. Anyhoodle, we got Mystique here. There's the packaging, which I won't go into too much detail on, but she's looking pretty good. I guess we can do this since we're doing 3. Look at that set. But she did a great job rewatching the old X-Men movies. Yeah, they're super cringy at some points, but she does great. It's not Jennifer Lawrence, and everybody's complaining that, like, ooh, I wish we would have had a Jennifer Lawrence head sculpt in there too. Yes, I agree. But you know what? I'm not too worried about it. It's not gonna keep me up too much at night. Just a little bit. So I got some stuff going on there. It's she's transitioning into her, like, just plain human fleshy arm, which is, it's cool. It's a nice touch. Not the most exciting accessory in the world. Let's get her out of there. There she is. There's Mystique, aka Raven, looking very nice. Very nice and blue. Yeah. I'm blue, alright guys, let's take a closer look at Mystique here. She's looking pretty good with her Rebecca Romaine head sculpt. Let's get a closer look at that real quick. Not looking too bad. You can definitely see the resemblance in and out of the light. Alright, maybe. So there's Rebecca Romaine, looking pretty good. Honestly, can't tell you anything else that she's been in. I've probably seen her in other stuff. But good detail. Nice detail on that face sculpt, which is the #1 thing I always look at in my Marvel Legends. I like this hairstyle because it doesn't limit articulation too bad. You can have her looking down really low like that, which I don't know. It'd be kind of weird with her hair like that, but I think it's heavily gelled up, so it kind of works. Articulation going up is pretty much non-existent, maybe a little bit, but it's okay. It's not too bad. Really like that face. Looks good. I still would have really liked to see an alternative Jennifer Lawrence head sculpt in addition to this. Hopefully one day we'll get that. I kind of doubt we'll get that directly from Hasbro, but maybe some of you customizers will do one or have already done one, and I'll be able to find something like that. But detail all throughout the body is really solid. It's got great texturing throughout the arms and chest area. On the back, just tons and tons of detail. It is nuts. Really, all the detail down there. There's the butt. We got that belly, the blue Smurf tummy. Details all throughout the thighs. Nice paint jobs to match. There's the little blow toes. So yeah, we'll zoom on out of here a little bit. So she's looking pretty sweet. She does have these other two hands, two-fisted hands, so we'll pop those off just to try out here. Those pop on really easily. I really appreciate that. So she can do some punching, kick some butt, and the blue matches just fine. No problems there. Still looking good. Now, the only other thing that she comes with is going to be her other hand. Whoops. Her other arm here. So we'll pop that off. First time I did that, it was really hard. And this time, oops, it's also hard. I didn't know it comes off right there, but apparently it does. So I'll take it off camera here. See if I can get it off again. Pops right off, and then no, she's not broken. She just comes apart right there. And this arm does not come off, at least easily. I tugged on it a little bit, and I was afraid I was going to break her. Not that I really have any reason to take it off, but there's her alternative hand that pops right in there like normal. So this just illustrates her power of shape shifting. So it's got a little bit once it focuses, if it wants to focus. We'll zoom out a little bit. Just kind of illustrates some of the detail of her the feathering that goes in there, which I always thought was a really interesting effect that they used in the movies to show her changing faces, changing bodies with her mutant power there. So it's a nice little touch. I think the sculpt is pretty much identical. The hand is definitely the same, I believe. Yeah. So same thing. Just they kind of changed it up around this area, and obviously, actually, I think. Well, obviously they made it smoother to get rid of the bumps and stuff that are normally on her arm. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, not too much to complain about her. My expectations were pretty low for her because I honestly don't care too much about this character. I was a little more partial to her performance by Jennifer Lawrence in the other movies, but she did a fine job, and she definitely stands out. I don't have too many characters that are blue other than Ronan in my collection. Oh, and maybe Yondu and Nebula. So just kidding. I have quite a few blue people, but she's still pretty cool. I think the red hair against the blue body really pop, and I'm pretty pumped to have her in my collection.